What's up, guys? I'm Anthony Totri. He's Shawn DePaz. We're at T-Mobile Arena getting ready for the 2023 Pac-12 Tournament semifinals. We got a banger of a slate, right? We've got the Oregon Ducks against UCLA, and then we've got the rivalry that everybody loves, Arizona State versus Arizona. We're going to switch up what we normally do in terms of a breakdown today. Shawn, I need you to tell me why every single one of the teams left, right? Oregon, UCLA, Arizona State, and Arizona. Why does each one have a chance to go on and win a Pac-12 championship?
Yeah, I mean, starting with Oregon, it's an obvious answer. It's Dante. Obviously, we don't know for sure if he's playing. He said in the post-game last night that he feels okay. He was seen without a limp after the game, so you have to assume he's playing, but obviously we don't know yet. But, I mean, he's in the top of the conference in blocks, player efficiency, all very important stats. He's their best player. When you have a dominant big like that, you can win a lot of games. So that is why they can win the Pac-12.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be exciting to see Oregon against UCLA. I think we know that the Ducks have an interesting matchup advantage in terms of Dante. I think for them to move on and beat UCLA and potentially win a Pac-12 championship, I think Will Richardson needs to step up and be that guy all season long. He's just had a shaky year. When you combine his athleticism with Dante, I think they can definitely be a scary team. But obviously, they run into a juggernaut in UCLA. Why do you think the Bruins can go ahead and cut down the net at the end?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious answer is Jaime Jaquez. He's one of the best players in the country, best player in the conference. But beyond that, I think it's the role players. You saw earlier in the year against ASU, they had Singleton go crazy. They have these guys that, obviously, everyone's going to be focusing on Tiger and Jaime, but they have these guys deeper on the roster that can make a very big impact. If those guys are balling, even missing one of their best players, this team can be very good, not just in this tournament, but well into March. The number 2 team in the country. They're very good head to toe. But those role players will play a big role.
Yeah, one of the things I love about UCLA, not only do they have such crazy scores, but they play phenomenal defense, arguably the best defense in the conference, and then they've got vets, right? You talk about a Jaime Jaquez, Tiger Campbell. When you combine phenomenal defense with guys who have done it for a long time, it's bound to lead to some sort of success. So I'd say they're the favorite right now. Moving on to the matchup that we really want to sink our teeth into, Arizona State in Arizona. We know the Sun Devils got it done against the Trojans last night. They played out of their mind. They got some bounces that it doesn't feel like they normally get. Tell me why Bobby Hurley's team can go on and win the Pac-12 championship for the first time in program history.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we've been talking about all year with this team. It's the defense. And it's not just the defense, but the defensive intensity. You saw that firsthand last night against USC. When they're playing the defense that we know they're capable of playing, with the energy we know they're capable of bringing, we've said it all year, ASU can beat any team in the country, and that certainly applies in this tournament. So if they're playing defense to the level they played last night, I think they will win this tournament.
Yeah, they're definitely a fun team to watch. Sometimes they're a little bit hot or cold, but when they're hot, to your point, they can keep up with the best of them. So it's going to be an exciting matchup. For them to win a Pac-12 championship, there is one team that they have to get into the way, and it's in-state rival Arizona. Tommy Lloyd has done a phenomenal job with that program over the last couple of seasons. We know about the stars of Julius Tubelis. Why can Tommy Lloyd's team repeat for the second straight year?
I mean, you just said it. Repeat. It's the experience. They were here last year, and obviously it's not the same team last year. There is no Coloco, there is no Ben Matherin, but Tubelis, Prisa, Larson, like all those guys were all here last year. They experienced this, so they more so than anybody know what it takes to win this tournament, and that experience is going to be invaluable in especially this game, which is going to be super meaningful beyond just trying to get to the championship.
Yeah. Regardless, it is going to be an absolute crazy day here in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena for the 2023 Pac-12 Tournament semifinals. Guys, for all the updates and content, go ahead and keep it locked in with the PHNX Sun Devil Show.